Okay, so definitely monumental thing. No freaking intros or outros for this channel. If any of you guys truly care about my stuff or video, truly give a rat's, what about my stuff, like, share, comment, hit the notification, all the other goofy stuff. And if any of you guys truly care about my stuff, you give a lot of lucky rabbits left or right feed about my content, subscribe. Please subscribe, just in case. And my old school people, the YouTube algorithm throttle mess around my channel, and unfortunately freaking had you guys unsubscribe to my channel as the bots said you should. Stupid. I hope it doesn't ever happen. And my old school people, my fanboys, fangirls, my watchmen people, watchmen women on the wall, my fanatics out there, my original watchers, my viewers, my audience retention people, my original old school followers are there for me since day freaking one, and my older channel back in 08 and 2009. You've been there with me for that long, for almost 18, 19 years, or even from 2012 to now, 2026. So it's 15 and a half or 16 years. So if you've been there with me and stuck by my side that long, appreciate the hell out of you. It'd be great if you could come back in, just in case YouTube algorithm screwed you over. And for anyone who's brand new, just happen to stumble upon the channel for the first time, it'd be great if you come along and just tag along with this journey, come along and do some adventure, just in case. It'd be great if you're interested in the same stuff I am. And if not, it's one another thing. You're ever going to see me again, I totally get it. It's all one of the birds for you, rich tail, peaceful, and content without all the other stuff. It's just more important. So digital freaking circus already. And it's only been less than 3.5 weeks since the episode 8 came out. Episode 9 trailer is almost 13 million views. Last time I looked at the thumbnail, but I looked at the channel, I had like 8 million views. I was gonna give credit to this one VTuber chick, Alicia's Life, Alicia's Duff. I know she told us about her subscribers. I haven't watched her video yet. I watched her in the first 3.5 minutes of her video, but she was still doing her little intro for Twitch and Kick and all that stuff, since I don't really follow Twitch or Kick or any of that. And I swear to God, I'm not no fashion person or whatever, but wearing thing Calvin's Klein or Kenneth and Cole's, it's very super extra comfy. Usually I don't say stuff about that unless it's Adidas and Nike I usually wear most of the time. Just typical old school normie shit like that. Anyways, I got maybe like 3, maybe 4 different news articles I'm gonna say after this. I was stalling BS around. I haven't looked at it yet. It's probably a bunch of speculations. A lot of people probably did their own theories on it. I looked at maybe like 4 or 5 fake fan made animations. Some were really nice. Some were very super professional. Others looked real kind of fake and clunky. You could tell a little teenager Gen Alpha, Gen Z probably did it or whatever. I'm gonna jump this thing head first. It's probably gonna be an acid trip. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. Some people saying the dude Jax might stay behind, or might be someone else like Zubul or Angle's gonna get distracted, or Pomni might be the last one left behind, and Bubble might be the real ringleader to everything since Kinger's gone almost forever. Who knows? Or the Kinger dude, he might be the evil bad guy the whole time. He's surrounded in darkness for the whole time. I don't know if this is gonna happen in Stratforce, but. Not BSing, for real. Let's truly get on this freaking hype train. Let's see how crazy it's gonna be. Oh Lord.
Are you sure?
That means someone's gonna be sick. We're in isolation,
We have nothing. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Uh-oh, he's looking scarier. Oh,
What do we do now?
It's actually gonna go down.
I wanted to help.
Ooh. Don't tell me Gang really got struck to the job. Oh my freaking God.
Have you ever done something that you regret?
Oh, she actually showed Ribbit. The Ribbit chick, they showed her. A 1-hour special series man drops on YouTube, Netflix, 2026. And what is gonna be actually something else? No way. Limited time only, you can experience the Digital Circus episode 9 as early as Digital Circus with the last feature 8 and 9 in US and Canada. Oh, 8th and the 9th. Screenings from June 14th. I heard something about
Pimple
that.
me.
No way. Hold on one quick millisecond, hold on. Alright, so super micro about thoughts, views, opinions, feelings, values, feeling, hot takes, finalized, broad views, opinions, all that other good stuff, bullet points, unhinged thoughts, speculations, top of the head, top of the dome, rain neurons going on big time. Only on world views, all that other jazzy stuff. They're actually going to show the Ribbit thing. This wasn't a clickbait thing. It's actually real life stuff. Oh yeah, before I was going to say that. Yeah, I did hear like there was rumors they're gonna show in the IMAX studios and Regal cinemas and AMC's movie theaters, which that would have been crazy as hell. They actually did it. And they did it for the United States and Canada and Japan. They did. Sucks the rest of the world ain't gonna experience that. Maybe in Mexico they might experience that too. Mexico knows. So you know it's gonna be a big ass deal they're doing over there. Especially in Japan, I didn't realize the Japanese side of like the Digital Circus, they really left the hell out of this fucking series. I didn't even know that till like in December, early January this year, I found that out. Should have known it in 2022, 2023. I forgot when it was it came. I think it was in 2023 because 2022 was like a sketch pilot episode for it. I don't know. Essentially, I didn't even know that one little part where Pomni ate the sandwich in episode 8 and she disappeared. It was from like a pre-pilot thing they did in 2021 or 2022. And like Kane summoned her there, and then like he threw all these crazy little knife daggers at her, and like that's why she came out all crazy and wild. I'm good and fine. I'm fine. All weird, and she's doing the little haunchy little like freaking walk and all that. Oh my god! One of those ragged that had to be talking, had to be heard. I was doing it. Ain't hear nothing that Kinger said. That would have been great. They gave him extra lines. They probably will, because still got like almost a month and a half and 1 week before the freaking. Or 2 weeks before it comes out, so still got a little while to wait. I just hope all this crazy conspiracy theory stuff that's real conspiracy fact from the person doesn't happen. As long as WWE3, World War, the number after 2, THRE doesn't happen, or civil, what doesn't end up going off, now I'll be able to see this for sure, because hearing a lot of crazy rumors of scary Illuminati Freemason World War is going to happen by the time it's 2027, 2028, so 2030. I'm going to get into that. We had a lot of stuff, some scary UAE, UFO thing might go down by the time it's the end of this year. Because this one dude always gets a lot of information from this one who's supposed to be a wide awake person. And my boy dudes like Fisherman and Rich from Boston, they always talk about a lot of that stuff. So I'll see if I remember the links down below for that. I might, who knows. And those guys get way more deeper in rabbit hole stuff than I did, man. Those super wide awake dudes. Anyways, and they're both old ones. They're my old man's age too. They're like in their late 50s, early 60s. Other than that, they finally really did show Ribvet. I wonder if they're going to show Kaufman too before he ended up distracted. And they actually showed her. Because they always showed her the first time. It was even that old episode 7 or whatever, episode 8. No, episode 6 or 7. And I swear to God, that stupid ass freaking meme thing. Don't even start with that bullcrap. They said that there was a muffled thing. It's like, oh, you were the liar. We were never buddies. Like, you suck. I hate your guts and all that. That's what Ribble was saying to like Jax when they were in that ice, snow, land, winter adventure. Somebody like decoded it or whatever. Or like that one episode was 3 or 4 when Bubble was talking in reverse. Is that, oh, this show's not really made for children. It's really made for crazy, unhinged adults instead. Oh man. And Kane still wasn't nowhere to be found. So I heard it's gonna be an hour and a half long instead of just half hour or full hour. So this is gonna be some pretty big ass news. And it's gonna be sad as hell when there's gonna be no second season. That's it. We still got the other shows that look after, like look afterwards after it's like the Knights of Guinevere thing. That other one, what was it called, Laxadaisia, that they, I think those are indie studios, and then they partner with Glitch, so they're able to do more episodes for that series. And then the other one, the one that had everyone dead and everyone's like a corpse, Gaslight District. So at least we get to look at those 3 shows, and maybe on the Murder Drone season 2, who knows. I'm surprised they didn't really show Pomni that much either. They just showed her like really sad. And it's either going to be, I guess, Gangle might get distracted, or Jax, or maybe Zubul. It could be anyone at this point. I don't know if they're doing the whole like thing, the parrot, if I have no mouth because I must scream or whatever. They're probably going to end up making Jax be the one that ends up getting left behind forever. Who knows? They said, oh, it's supposed to be tethered from I have no mouth, so I must scream type of show. They did in that show, a freaking movie or video game they did in the 90s or 2000s. I think it was the 60s or 50s or 70s when they did that movie, book novel story. Surprised they never made it into a movie. It's pretty weird. That's it. I guess so. Bubble's not there at all either. I wonder what they're gonna have them like talk about. I wonder if it's gonna be the time when like Jax was still friends with Kaufman and Ribbit before they end up getting to the distraction. They end up getting unalived. Sadly, that's their version of the S word. They Minecraft themselves. Just let's get into the real quick news, alright? Hold on one fast second. Okay, so the first one here. I know I didn't really talk too much about the music stuff, but like I said this old story before, but way back in the day, And it's like the first 2 years I was living out here in Vegas for the first time when Michael Jackson was getting away from the media and stuff in 2003 or 2004, around that time. I actually saw the dude's hand, the magical little like sparkly hand he always had, the glove. And he was giving everyone high fives. And I took an old school, like, not selfie pic, but it was those flip phones from back in the old school Virgin Mobile ones, or the freaking, what's it called, Nokia ones. Way back then, man. So I started to know how old how my ass was. It was like 7th or 8th grade at the time. My God, it was real crazy ass times. And he was getting away too. It was wild, man. He did it all the way to California too. I was nice to see the dude in person for 10-15 seconds. It was the best, coolest shit ever. It was wild. Anyways, it says that Michael Jackson bipolic biopic spent $15 million American dollars. Reshoots for moving, that word I can't say. Allegations for the ending. This comes from Lewis. I think Isobel or Isobel. Isobel. So I'm just going to read a little bit of it here. So the upcoming Michael Jackson movie biopic is one of the most promising and unbiased look at the King of Pop's life until reported series costly reshoots completely to cut the harmfulness allegations against the singer from the film. Directed by Antonia Fuqua. Michael depicts the early portions of Jackson's life spanning within the times of the Jackson 5 and his early life solo career, early press release. The film trailed the riveting, quotation marks, riveting, honest portrayals of the brilliant yet complicated man, unquote, project would show both of his, quote, undeniable creative geniuses, human side, and the person that struggles. There's a trailer there. It's for Nines, guys. I don't want to get on copyright community guidelines right for that. I hope I don't. Thing is, I know they had a lot of crazy music. I know my parents used to love the hell of listen to Michael Jackson stuff from way back then. And then my old man's favorite one was like the Thriller one and that other one, like Wanna Rock With You. And then like my mom, she was way more like into the other one besides the Rock With You, like the Midnight Starlight song, and then that other one she used to like a lot. Not the Beat It one. Not the black and white one, the Free Willy song. I mean, that was one of my favorite ones. And I was like 1 or 2 years old when it came out, so I was way too young to remember when I came out in the early 90s. I don't know. And then the Rock With You one, she really liked that one too, big time. Other than that, yeah, the dude passed away when I was like first freshman, sophomore, when I was still doing community college. So it was real sad times when that happened. Serious, more scarier stuff here. You know, it might be a fake sham. You know, I am when it comes to politics and government. I don't give a rat's butthole about none of that fucking garbage. As Melania Trump denies ties to that word, Steins, slams reporting Max Wells, comes from Mallory Wilson from the Hill, good Western Slopes. So I'm just going to read a little bit of it. It happened like 2 days ago. By the time you guys see it, it might be 3 days old. First Lady Miss Melania Trump made a statement at the White House on Thursday. Slam reports about any connection she had with that guy, Mr. Stein. I can't say the dude's name. The evil, like, island dude. As accomplice, the lame as well. She also called Congress to allow testimony for the victims and to enter them into official records. She denied being a victim herself. She said in an exchange email with Maxwell amounted to a trivial amount. And there was pictures of it too. I don't know if they show it too, but now we'll show all of it though. She did the whole White House conference and all that stuff. I know, some people, she still knows how to do the what thing. She's what? She's 49, 51, 52 years old. She's almost old enough to be my older sibling more than my mom. My mom's already in her 60s. Other than that, I don't know if there's real dirty business with that person or not, but I wouldn't be surprised because my personal opinion, they're probably all guilty ass motherfuckers. The only thing is, they're billionaires and trillions. They could run whatever the fuck they want to get away with whatever they feel like. It was a normal person like us doing that stuff. We're thrown in prison and Guantanamo Bay forever. So there's that. And a little bit of Sony news. I haven't talked about this in a while. It's from April 3rd, from almost 2 weeks ago. Fans have reckoned the PS Studio website adjustment hint as Sony's moving away from PCs. Comes from Stefan Tabley from Push Square. So I'm going to read this a little bit. And spotted some sort of recent changes to PlayStation's official website for its first-party developer group, Sony PlayStation Studios. At this point, by Twitter X user Zuby Tech, there are also some, but potentially meaningful adjustments As previously been reported that Sony is set to move away from PC markets and concentrate its own console ecosystem going forward. That's no good. That's going to disappoint a lot of Sony fans from back in the day, like how I was. Still am, to a certain extent, though. While fans are interrupted with these changes of the PS Studios website will be reinforced, the two stand out example of Valkyrie Entertainment ex-dev. And it keeps going on further. You guys can read that part. Never heard of this Soros. Never heard of Soros. I don't know how that's going to affect everything. It's probably going to be a lot more expensive. Video games are getting way more pricier. It's probably going to be like $110, $150 in another 2 or 4 more years from now. It's crazy not getting the IRL problems and all that because all the stuff with gas and electricity right now is getting way super overpriced as heck. It's getting massively, monumentously an overload for some people because of the whole taxis and all that shit too. So people got to April 15th, or the IRS is going to hunt you down and probably throw you in jail for the rest of your life if you do tax evasion. That's extremely bad. It sucks. That's the bubble and modern day slavery system we live in, unfortunately. That's how it is. You try to avoid that, you're screwed. You're shooting yourself in the damn foot with that. Other than that, that's all I gotta say for now. I'm out here. It's a description about the time below. Maybe links to the news articles, magazine stories I talked about, and that's it. Stay tuned for the channel, video industry, and not only for drama news, for VTuber drama news, stuff that maybe I was up to do the Elon Musk news once in a while, video responses, and rant news. Of course, super hype reactions like this one, or regular simple reaction to see any cartoons, any video games, or reaction segments of video game trailer, video industry news, video reaction, hype review segment, gameplay stuff, and of course, last but not least, either Hollywood stuff news or stuff from live action movies, live action film trailers, or ones from 30, 40 animation stuff. Stay in the grind, stay healthy, be yourself, be something to like too much, and feel safe, stay cautious. See you in the next video whenever future videos materialize or pop up. Take care, everyone. Goodbye. See you soon.